And he said, every time you get to a part of the job, the money will be there. God's going to provide for you. And it held true. It held true. We got down to building these columns. I sweated, tossed and turned, called, went on the internet, trying to figure out how in the world am I going to make these columns. Because the Lord has showed me the columns. But I didn't know about no columns. I didn't know the first thing about how to make no columns, how I was going to get columns, where columns going to come from. So we went around places. I said, no way in the world I'm going to pay nobody no $1,500 for no one column. And it wasn't even the right size that I wanted. So if I got the size I wanted, it probably going to be $3,000 for one column. God, you got something else. Yes. Peradventure, I'm cutting wood outside. I had set up my saw. And I was outside there cutting wood. And I used to work for Drury Hotels. And my supervisor, my immediate supervisor, name was Ram. His name was Ramito, but we called him Ram. And Ramito came. Next thing I know, Ramito was coming in the door. And he said, I knew Jesse. My name is Jesse. He said, I knew Jesse had a church around there. And I heard all this sewing going on, so I thought I'd go around there and check and see what was going on, if that was Jesse. He came around here and found out what we were doing. And he stayed with us pretty much that whole day. Because we were doing other things. And he just got right in there and started working. But somehow these columns came up. He said, you want columns? He said, that's nothing. He said, I put columns in $1 million homes. Let me show you how to make a column.
Praise God. There you go.
He said, do you have any 2x4s? I said, yeah, I got a few 2x4s. He said, we need to rip them in half. And I am sure enough baffled. You're going to make a column out of ripped 2x4s. So we ripped the 2x4s, and he said, we need to make a plate for the bottom. And we're going to have to make a plate for the top. And he just started setting those it became a 2x2 now, instead of a 2x4. It became a 2x2. Hey, First Lady. And it took on form. And it became a round column. And he said, you're gonna have to plaster that or find some kind of way. And he told me what they did on the jobs that they did. But that didn't seem like that was gonna be the way that I was gonna go. And the Lord showed us, because we went around to a couple of places and told them what we were doing. And the Lord showed us, that we could use, when they stuck on a building, they put that wire stuff on there. And that's what's up under there. And we wrapped it around there and stapled it real good. And then we just started using some wall compound. Call it mud, drywall compound. And we put a layer on it, then we put another layer on it, then we sand it down, we put another layer on it, then we sand it down, we put another layer on it, and we just kept on until it got hard as a rock. Praise God. So we had our columns. God will answer everything to the T. I mean,
Amen. 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 Yes.
So many times we settle for. But once I got these columns made, I had the confidence, baby, that God will give us whatever we set our mind to do. Whatever we set our mind to do. And I tell you, everything just fell in place. And I want you all, as we go through the service today, just to believe God. Believe God. If God could take this building that was falling apart. And when we got here, the rain was just coming down in this building. Sheetrock falling out of the ceiling, sheetrock falling off the wall. The lights were full of water. The benches were just stained. The carpet was ruined. Floors had been compromised so until, it was already a bad floor anyway. It was a bad. Oh Lord. The Lord gave it to us. And we started, my wife and I started talking about doors. And she said, I see glass doors. I started looking at glass doors. And glass doors, they want an arm and a leg. And I went to Home Depot one day. And God gave me favor with a young man that ran that department. And he told me, I came in there one day, and he said, you're looking for glass doors? He said, I can let you have these doors for $169. I said, what?
Praise the Lord.
No, you didn't. You didn't tell me that. I called up Sister Helen. I said, do we have any money anywhere? Because, you gotta get it now. A deal like that, you gotta get it now. So I told him, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And the Lord blessed us to get that door, those two doors, that door, and I praise God for it. I mean, it fit the building. Praise God. It's just so much. I'm telling you, it's just so much. So you all believe God. Believe God. I'm saying this so strong because all I want you to do is know if God said it. If you can ever get God to say it. You need nothing else. You don't need nothing else. Do you hear me? You don't need nobody to agree with you. You don't need nobody to say it look like it. You don't need nobody to say, well, maybe it'll work out. You don't need it to look like it might work. You just don't. All you need is God said. That's all you need is God. God said. God said. God said. We're going to move through the service. But, if y'all hadn't seen anything else, I wish y'all had seen the floors. These floors are beautiful. Would you all agree with me? These floors are beautiful.
Amen. Amen.
I worked around with the MG, because somebody told me MG will give you some, if they know you're doing it for a church, because they're Christian people or whatever. I went in and asked MG, could they help me out? Well, we spend as much as we're going to spend helping folk. That's what they told me. So I don't know where I got it, but it was at a deal. It was at a real good deal. And the Lord did bless us.
Amen.
The carpet, we got the carpet for a little bit of nothing. So I just want you all to believe God. We all need something. That's right. Oh, y'all don't want to talk to me. We all need something. And so many times, the something that we need seems like it's impossible. It's impossible. It just seems like it's impossible. How in the world is it going to work out? It's not meant for me. The devil magnified because right at that same time, he's telling you it's not meant for you. Then he appoints somebody else out that is working for the very thing that you want to work for you is working for them. And it don't seem like it can work for you. The devil is a liar. You can't hurry God. No, you just got to wait. You got to trust it and give him time. No matter how long it takes. He's a God baby.
Yes.
She's such a pretty baby. She was laying in her crib one day, down on the floor. I come in from work, that baby eyes had set. Set. She was doing that. I went and found Sister Hamilton. I said, we got to get this baby to the doctor. We wrapped her up, got in the car, took her over to Thailand, to the hospital. Of course, the only course we know is to take them through ER, emergency room. You know, they slow in emergency.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So they just kind of pushed her over to the side. She's still over the eyes set, getting weaker and weaker about a minute. And all of a sudden, Lord had a doctor to walk through the door. She had a lip. She had a bad lip, too. And she looked over there in that corner and saw that baby. Dr. Huggins was in there. She said, why is this baby over here? So she must have had some pull. Because folks started jumping and running. Snatched that baby up, took her to the back. Dr. Huggins came over there and looked at her. Started ordering things, you know, because they don't do nothing until the doctor started ordering things. She said 30 more minutes, this baby would have been dead.
oh God.
30 minutes more, this baby would have been dead. She was dehydrated. The formula that we were giving her, it didn't cooperate. It messed her up. Devil always gonna give you a reason for trying to take your children out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to stop your lineage.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't the milk, it would have been something else. It would have been something else because the devil was lurking around to kill.
Yeah.
The Bible says he killed, but he came but for to steal, kill, and destroy. He was after the baby.
Yeah.
After the baby. God, they put in there and they put in this thing. Yeah, this incubator. She did not like that.
Oh God.
She got some kind of lungs on her too. And then, you know, they were trying to flush her out so they didn't let her eat nothing. So she fussed all night long. And we kept going back to her, can't she just have some water? Can't she do? No, the doctor said she can't have anything. Oh, she just fussed and fussed. But that's all right. She was in God's hand, and God raised her up. Raised her up, been merciful to her. Amen. Now she's a young woman. And started, got her own family now. Amen. By the mercy and grace of God. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
She's got a brother 11 years older than she is. He just had a birthday. They both just had a birthday. And this boy, he was just going on. 4 years old, baby?
Yes, sir.
4 years old. Same age as this baby here. He's 4 years old. Just running around playing, and all of a sudden, he said, my head's hurting.
Yes.
My head is hurting. He wanted to lay down. And that's unusual for him because he's very active. But he went up there and crawled up on the bed and laid down. We went and checked him. He was hot as fire. Had a fever. So somebody told us to rub him down in alcohol. We rubbed him down in alcohol. It did nothing. One of the old mothers told him, put him in a tub of ice water. We put him in a tub of ice water. That did break it. But as soon as we brought him out of it, it came right back. And that went on for 3 days.
Oh God.
And mine should have been already fried. 3 days of about 104, somewhere in there. It was hot. And come to find out, once we got him to we took him over to the hospital over in Thailand. And they said he had some kind of something that he needed antibiotics. So we gave him the regimen of antibiotics. It got worse. So we knew it wasn't antibiotics. So we took him to some children's specialists. But by the time we took him to the children's specialist, we had been in prayer that whole week. Just for him. Just for him. I'm sitting there, can't eat, can't sleep. Because you know, when you look at your baby and you can't do nothing, you feel so helpless. What can I do? I should be able to do something, but you feel helpless.
You do.
And you know, my wife and our communication had kind of we just look at each other. She felt helpless, I feel helpless. I'm a big crybaby anyway. You know, she cries, but she cries inwardly. Like, you see my tears. You see my snot. You see all the way. I hang all the way out. I'm crying, you know I'm crying. And I'd cry and walk the floor. But we took him. I had been challenged by my pastor, which was my dad, because I had quit eating and everything. And we had gone out to get something to eat, he and I, and another brother, and I'm sitting there looking at my food, head down. He said, where is your faith? I said, I got faith, but I'm human. You know how to do that. Yeah, like cut me some slack. He said, where is your faith? So that same night we went back to service. He couldn't turn himself over. He couldn't stand up. He couldn't feed himself anymore. If you go to say something, he couldn't talk right. But that night at service, her cousin said, look, the baby turned himself over. So by the time we loaded him up, took him to see the specialist, and we got in the room, and we started explaining all that was wrong with him. The doctor said, let me see you walk across the floor, son. This boy jumps up and runs across the floor.
Look at God.
Y'all didn't hear what I said. He jumped up and ran across the floor.
Praise the Lord Jesus.
He said, let me go get my friend, my colleague, tell him what's going on. And so they talked about it and told us that they had other patients. What he had was encephalitis, which is a cousin to meningitis. And he told them, say, you all have a miracle. So we have one boy that we're having to teach him how to walk again, how to talk again, how to eat again, how to use the restroom. We're having to teach this boy how to do all this as a young man. He said, look at your son. He said, y'all got a miracle. Take him back home and watch him get better.
Thank you, Lord. Praise God. Thank you.
Same devil that lurked around my house, he's lurking around your house too. Same devil. Same devil create problems at my house. He create problems at your house. Upset the peace at your house. Threaten your life. Threaten your safety. Threaten your children. Threaten your well-being. Same devil. Not no new devil. It's the same one. So I want to ask you too, where is your faith?
Oh God. Glory to your name, Jesus.
Where is your faith?
Oh God.
If God did it for us,
Yes, God.
He'll do it for you.
Amen. Amen.
He'll do it.
Amen. Amen.
Just want you all to believe God.
Yes.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
I said believe God.
Yes.
Believe God. So many people put their trust in stuff that ain't going to help them.
Oh God.
Put their trust in the job.
Yes.
Thank God for the check.
Yes.
Some places the check just won't go.
That's
God.
right.
Hallelujah.
We had good money coming in, but the check couldn't get my babies healed.
All right.
We had to believe God.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Put your faith in the loved ones.
Oh, God.
And they can do so much, but they can't do what God can do.
Amen.
Amen.
That's why Jesus said, have faith in God.
Amen.
Have faith in God.
Amen.
Believe God
Amen.
for your miracle.
Amen.
I'm going to say it again. Believe God for your miracle.
Amen.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Should I go over into